Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I'm Sophie and well, this is my channel. Hi. So if you haven't already guessed from the title, because I'm guessing I'm going to put it in the title somewhere, I'm going to Germany. Not forever, for 6 months, but I am going to be living there and working out there, so I guess technically you can say I'm moving out there and that this isn't clickbait. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below if you think that living and working somewhere for 6 months means you're moving somewhere or that you're just like going there. But yeah, let me know. I just wanted to make this video talking about why I'm going to Germany and what I'm going to be doing there, as I thought people might actually be interested in that. And I feel like the thing that I'm going to be doing out there, like the job I'm going to be doing, a lot of people don't actually know about. Like a lot of people in the UK don't know what an au pair is. But yeah, I don't know if that's like that in other countries, if people know what an au pair is or not, but here I feel like not many people do. And it weren't until a few years ago that I knew what it was. And if nobody told me what it was a few years ago, I wouldn't know what it is now, and I wouldn't be going to Germany to be an au pair, which is crazy when you think about it like that. So yeah, anyway, if you don't know what an au pair is, basically an au pair is a live-in working nanny. I don't know why I'm saying nanny, I should be saying babysitter because nanny's the American word. But anyway, yeah, it's a live-in working babysitter. So basically you work for this family. They are your host family, you call them your host family. But yeah, you work for them and you look after their children. And you may do a bit of housework, it depends on what family you're working for, but I'm pretty sure they usually state if they want you to do housework for them beforehand, so it might be a good thing to ask beforehand. But yeah, anyway, so you look after their kids, and in return they give you free accommodation, free food, they often give you money towards a language course, and they also give you a bit of pocket money. But yeah, when you think about it, although it may only be a little bit of money to go travelling at the weekends, you don't actually need that much because you've got accommodation, you've got food provided for you, so you don't actually need to spend that much. And that host family are probably actually spending quite a bit of money on having you there. So yeah, I am going to be staying in Baden-Württemberg. I think that's how you pronounce it, but don't quote me on that one as my German is not perfect. But yeah, it's basically in the south left corner of Germany, so it borders Switzerland and France. I get weekends off, so I have free time then to travel if I want to, so I plan to make some travel vlogs for you guys and explore Baden-Württemberg a bit, as obviously I'm going to be staying there, so explore some of the cities there. And I plan to go to Bavaria as well as Schloss Neuschwanstein. Did I pronounce it right? I'm not sure. It's a castle. But anyway, that's been on my bucket list for ages, so it'd be nice to tick that off and explore some of the area around it as well, and explore Munich. And I plan to go to Switzerland as well at some point, as I'm going to be staying so near the Swiss border, so it's going to be really easy for me to border hop there. And I've actually got friends that live in Switzerland who hopefully I can be reunited with after like 3-4 years, something like that. So that would be really cool if I get to be reunited with them. I will definitely be really sad if I don't see at least one of them in the 6 months I'm there. But yeah, and hopefully I'll be able to go to Austria as well, as I've never been to Austria before, so I can tick another country off my bucket list. So that would be really cool. So one of the reasons that I'm going to Germany to be an au pair is because I'm actually on my second gap year. It was meant to be one gap year, but it kind of accidentally turned into 2. I'm not going to talk about that now, as that is not part of this video, and this video would be way too long if I do. But let me know in the comments down below if you do want to know about that, or just know about taking gap years in general. But yeah, so I'm going to be going to university in September 2018, so this September, which is really exciting. I don't know which university I'm going to yet. I've got my offers and I just need to go visit the university, so obviously I know that I'm making the right decision. I don't want to just decide without having looked around them all and visited them all. But I do know that I'm going to be studying languages, and no matter which university I go to, I'm definitely going to be studying German and Spanish. And having had a 2-year gap, I just feel like it would be useful to go to Germany and put my German back into practice, basically. Like, I don't want to be 2 years behind the other students. With Spanish it won't be such a problem, as although I know a bit of Spanish, I actually have to take it from beginners, as I only have half an A-level in it, not a full one. So I guess I'll be recapping anyway, and probably actually be ahead of some of the students, I don't know. Whereas in German I'm worried I'll be behind some of the students. So being able to go to Germany would be really helpful, because I'll be able to use my language skills every day, and I'm going to be doing a language course while I'm out there as well. So if you're interested in learning another language or improving upon language skills that you already have, I would definitely recommend you considering au pairing, as a lot of au pairs do language courses while they are out there, and like I said before, a lot of families do offer you some money towards language courses. And you know, some people you can spend like a year or 2 years being an au pair, so you could spend a year or 2 years in a country practicing the language, hearing it every day if you wanted to. So, you know, that's a reason to look into au pairing. Another reason that I'm going to Germany to be an au pair is obviously just because I want to travel a bit. I just want to get out of Essex, to be honest. I don't like Essex very much. I don't like this town that I live in Essex. And I know that when I'm older, I'm going to move out of Essex. I don't know where I'm going to move to, whether it's going to be somewhere else in the UK or somewhere else in Europe, like a different country entirely. I'm kind of just going to go where my career takes me, I guess. But yeah, I know that I don't want to be here, so being somewhere else for a bit, exploring somewhere else for a bit, learning about a new culture, I just feel like that's going to be really good for me to, you know, live somewhere else, and maybe while I'm out there actually get an idea about where I want to live in the future. I know au pairing is actually a temporary thing, but I guess if you were considering moving somewhere in the long term, you could actually go to that country, work there as an au pair for a bit, and see if you want to live there or not. So yeah, I guess that would be a reason to look into au pairing. Or if you just want to travel and there's one country in particular that you really want to explore and you want to see a lot of, then obviously being an au pair would be a good idea, as you'll be in that country for a long time. And I recommend you obviously do save money up before you go be an au pair, but it's not like you're just going to be wasting money while you're out there, because you'll be earning a little bit as well, so you can potentially save a little bit while you're out there, which is nice, I guess. Another reason that I'm going to be an au pair in Germany is because I think, honestly, it's a good idea to have experience with kids. As well, for one, I don't know what I'm going to be doing with my life. I don't know, career-wise, I don't know what I want to do. I know that I want to do something with languages, but I don't know if I want to be a teacher or whether I want to be a translator. Now, if I do choose to be a teacher, obviously having experience with kids is going to be really helpful. And I feel like you can just learn something from working with kids anyway, and learn some useful experience in case, you never know, someone in your family might have a kid and you could become an auntie or an uncle, or you could become a parent one day. So having a little bit of experience, you know, it's not going to hurt, is it, really? So yeah. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below if you do have any questions about becoming an au pair or moving to Germany, or yeah, just let me know in general if this video has left you with any questions that you want answered. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye!